Hi. Hello, everybody. I'm Heather Newman, Ignite Community Reporter, and I am here with, otherwise known as Fairy Geek Mother. And she is the recipient of the very first Women in IT Pros scholarship, which included our pre-day and our Ignite. And let's give a shout out to Kathy Moya.
Absolutely. Kathy's been fantastic through this whole process.
Absolutely. And you want to tell them your full name?
My name is Hermine Turner, and I'm from Detroit, Michigan.
Yes.
I work at a nonprofit in Detroit, Focus Hope, as a project manager. And I also am the founder and president of the Detroit IT User Group, what we lovingly call DITUG.
Ditto. Oh, that's awesome. Yeah. My family, I was born in Muskegon, and my family is from Bay City and Alma. So a couple of Michiganders, Mitten State, as we say.
And it's very cold there right now.
Yes, it's chilly, coming to you from Ignite in Florida, getting back to the snow.
Right.
Right, for sure.
Going right back to it.
So, will you tell folks about just the application process and what that was about?
Sure. Well, I troll Twitter, and one of my colleagues had posted the opportunity to attend. So they required for you to create an essay within a certain word limit and submit it in order to qualify for this visit to Ignite. I did that, and then Kathy Moya made me aware that I was the winner. And it's been very inspiring, especially excited coming from an organization that focuses on diversity and education to come and be part of the Humans of IT initiative that's going on right now.
Absolutely, that we're sitting in the middle of it. We're in the Community Maker Studio. We've got a couple of fellas next to us coloring. We've got Allison back here. So we're in the thick of this wonderful space that we have. And so might as well plug it a little bit,
Absolutely.
Right? So we've got some props. We've got join the Humans of Tech community. It's very easy, aka.ms/humans of IT. Are you in the mentorship program there yet?
Not yet. I've always mentored on my own, but
Okay.
this is going to be an opportunity for me to expand on that.
That's awesome. Yeah, that is aka.ms/community mentors, where you can sign up to be a mentor or a mentor.
Yes, by all means. I'm all for everybody becoming their best selves, and that's through knowledge and education.
Absolutely. So we talk about the nonprofit a little bit that you were.
Well, it's a 50-plus-year-old nonprofit organization. Yes.
Okay.
We started off. The organization started off with the food program and has expanded. I've been involved with them since 1990. So now I'm a project manager.
The user group start.
We have members. Our mailing list is over 1,000, but our what we recognize as membership is a couple of hundred. Some of my board members are in different parts of the country. Microsoft has, as a sponsor, afforded us the opportunity to meet online. Okay. So we've been doing that for a while, and then a couple of times a year we get together through other sponsors and meet on site to come together.
That's amazing. So what's your sort of origin story with IT? Like, how did you get into it?
Well, I was a young mother of 2 children, and when I decided to go back to school, I had to make a decision how I was going to support my family. So I found medicine to be a bit too long. Law was still a little bit too long, so I went into IT.
A little bit shorter. All right.
Yeah, it was a little bit
lifetime
shorter.
of learning, but
Yes.
a little bit shorter, right?
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Yep.
Yes, and so I've actually had the opportunity to travel all over the country and train. And now, as a project manager, I can afford, sharing my knowledge with other people.
Right. That's so cool. How many? So is this your first Ignite then?
No,
Okay.
I haven't been here for a few years. As
Okay.
an MCT, I was coming regular,
Oh, gotcha. Okay.
but I bought a house, and then I had to budgets changed, so
Yeah, and
I had to reset priorities. So
yeah.
I've been away for a while, but I just didn't know how much I missed it.
Yeah.
And to see the evolution in this event has been astounding.
right?
Yeah.
Yeah. I think, if there's something about sort of thinking about coming to a tech event like this, and, where it used to be, it was just, all technical sessions and all of that. And
Right.
then we've got all of this.
Yes.
What's your take on sort of that evolution? Like seeing that we're doing the diversity and inclusion and the humans of IT. Like, how does that? I know how it makes me feel, but how does it make you feel?
I think it's long overdue.
Yeah.
If we really want to be inclusive, we have to include everybody. I
Yeah.
mean, that's the definition of the word, isn't it?
Yes.
So I really enjoyed the opportunity, although on the spectrum that we're in now, I find out that I fit into the elder group.
I think I'm too.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So, when they were defining the people that lack power, that was my identification, the old
Right.
folks.
Yeah, absolutely.
But I think that we all have something to contribute,
Yeah.
and we all need to recognize that.
Yeah.
It
Absolutely.
was long, hard fought for me to get that recognition as a female
Mhm.
in technology many years ago.
Yeah.
So I can really identify with people that are struggling for that recognition.
Absolutely. Well, I'm looking at sort of the intersectionality of our age, our gender, our race, our
Right.
religion, all of those things, right? And if you, wherever you're dropped in the world, depending on who you are and what flavors, or layers you are, there's different things to overcome, and then you put those all on top of each other, and there's even more to overcome, right?
And the common thread is we're all human.
Yeah.
So
Yeah.
we need to embrace that common thread more.
Yeah. Absolutely. You're a delight.
Oh, thank you.
You so much.
Thank you. I've enjoyed speaking with you.
I
too.
know. Well, and it's nice to, like, I've lived on the coasts for a bit, on the West Coast, and worked at Microsoft in Redmond and stuff, and it's like my family back in the Midwest. It's always great to have a touchstone back to where you're from. And thank you for keeping that community. I think I've heard that you are such a huge part of keeping that community going and rocking and just reaching for the next thing. And thank you for that, because that's super cool.
Yeah, well, I'm glad that I can still be excited by technology.
Right? Yeah, absolutely. I'm going to talk to you about that book real quick. That
Someone
you brought.
just handed me the book.
Oh, yeah.
And I didn't get a chance to see the.
Common.
Yeah.
Yeah. She was great. Let me, if you don't mind. This was a book that we received from Havan Girma, who is the first deaf-blind student at Harvard who made a bunch of changes in the law program. And yeah, Allison, did you start reading this one yet? No, not yet. Okay, so yeah, this is going to be one of my reads when I get home too. So yeah, she was amazing. Another part of the Humans of IT program. So my goodness, thank you so much. What are you looking forward to doing when you get home from all this stuff?
Well, I tell you, I've been voluntold to speak at Focus Hope. We currently have an IT class running, so our academic manager has me coming into the classroom and talking about this.
Okay.
My user group committed me to having a meeting just focused on what's going on here. And then I'm looking forward to playing with some of the technology. I want to get my hands in it.
Yeah. That's awesome. Well, cool. A pleasure, everyone. Fairy Geek Mother on Twitter. Give her a follow. She's amazing. And congratulations again on the scholarship.
Thank you so much.
Kathy Moya as well. And it's Women of IT Pros, yeah?
Yeah, Women IT Pros.
Yeah. Kathy, thank you so much for connecting us.
And Brad Anderson and his team. They provided the...
They provided... Well, thank you, Brad Anderson. I know, I saw that tweet with you and him this morning. I thought that was super cool. So, Brad, thank you so much for supporting this and helping out with that scholarship. It's amazing. So... You're lovely.
Thank you.
Yay!
Finally, we made it.
We made it.
Okay, so here's the